from Bodyshot Performance and welcome to this week's blog. It's all about mental health and more specifically how you can get more deliberate rest to create a better balance in your mental health. I very recently interviewed Alex Sujung King Pang. He's a researcher, he's also the author of the book Rest, a brilliant book which talks all about deliberate rest, how we can get more rest, the importance of recovery and how you can build that into your lifestyle. So check out that podcast if you haven't already done so. So in talking about mental health, I think what we need to do is create less busyness. We need to do less stuff. That can be a big contributing factor to how stressed we feel. So the first thing I would suggest you think about is how you can get more from doing less. We talk about that in the podcast episode with Alex, but I've looked at this in my own life in the last 12 months and I've tried to strip stuff out, including in the physical activity side of things. So the exercise, I do less exercise than I did at high intensity and I've got more value out of it. And that applies to my work life and every other aspect of my life as well. So think about what you can take out. And tied into that is another tip, which is to say no to more things. We tend to overcommit and overschedule ourselves. So say no to more and try and get more out of what it is you are doing. Rest is extremely important. That's where we get a lot of our recovery from. So I don't mean necessarily sitting there with your feet up with a beer in one hand and the remote control in the other, but active rest, walking, hiking, spending time with people, doing things like cinema, laughing, just restful activities that don't require you to be absolutely static. Hiking is a great one for me. That's a really lovely form of active rest that I get a lot out of. Napping is another one. So that's a literal form of resting. If you can get a nap, 20 to 30 minutes, ideally sort of between 12 and 2 p.m, do so. It's going to make a very big difference to your mental health, particularly if you're not getting enough sleep. And the other point is to tune into yourself a little bit more. So try and gauge how you're feeling. The body's really good at sending us signals about how it is, but we're not always very good at picking them up. We tend to ignore them, push them aside, power on through, all these other expressions. So think a little bit about tuning into your body. And a simple way to do that is by sitting still and breathing, working on your posture, relaxing the body, and just quietly close your eyes and think, how do I feel? Do I actually feel very, very tired? Do I feel quite happy? Do I feel excited about life? Or do I feel really tired in my bones? So the idea is all about deliberate rest. How can you build in more deliberate rest into your lifestyle? If you've got any questions on this, as always, let me know and check out that podcast with Alex Sujung Kim Pang.